Girls, welcome back to another video. My name is Candice Latham, and this channel is all about helping you defy the odds, build wealth, and think differently. If you're new around here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and also make sure you're on my email list so you don't miss out on other great money and life tips. I have a very special guest that I'm bringing on, Symone Campbell, who is a stylist from New York City, and she is going to help us figure out how to build our fall wardrobe on a budget. All right, so let me just read her bio quickly and then I'm going to bring her on. Symone Campbell believes that style speaks before you do. Style will always be personal to her. It's her job to create looks and advise on key ways to enhance your closet the best way possible. Shopping should never be a hassle, so as long as you shop with intention. All right, let's bring on Symone. Welcome, Symone.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here
Of
today.
course. Thank you for having me. When you hit me up, I'm like, oh yes, like a Black woman, a friend of my friend, absolutely.
Oh, I love that. Yes, the woman who takes style personally.
Absolutely.
And I just want to get into your bio for a second because I love how you said that you believe that style speaks before you do. And I just love that because even though we're in a pandemic, I know there's a lot of people that are like, well, I'm just home. Ain't nobody going to see me. Why should I be looking cute? But I'm at a point where I just feel good when I put, certain clothes on. Even I don't even want frumpy loungewear anymore.
I think in the beginning, we all thought that way, like, oh, okay, cool. Like there's no more needing to dress up, especially when you have to deal with getting on transportation to get to work. It's just like, we have to put on these clothes. And so when we're home, we're just like, all right, like we can do the loungewear, but we're about like 6-7 months in now. People are tired of loungewear. And now they're excited to actually have a time to actually go outside and just be. So when they do go outside, for me, I would think that you would want to step out.
Exactly. Yes. So when I found you, I don't personally know Sakita, but I know a friend that knows her and I listened to her podcast. So when she shared your Instagram story, it was the outfit with the pants, the ASOS, I think it was like the ASOS jeans.
Is it the silver one?
It was a story I shared yesterday.
The one I'm wearing now?
Oh yeah, it was those. Yes, that was the one you had shared. And I was going out that evening and I was just like, I need some style inspiration. So I went to your page and I saw you had some outfit with some shorts on. I was just like, oh, perfect. I'm going to do some shorts and heels. So
everybody who's known me since like my college days, like they always used to be like, okay, like Symone, you dress super naked. And I'm like, no, there's a method to my madness. Like if I'm showing legs, then I'm not going to be showing like the upper portion. Or if I'm showing the upper portion, I usually have on like pants. But then when it comes to like the fall weather, I'm fully covered with like a little bit of skin in between. You know, it's just about a balance. But it also goes back to my days of working in retail on Fifth Avenue, and I'll never forget. It was one of my first retail stores, Tommy Hilfiger. Years ago.
Oh, wow.
I remember the HR manager, he said, despite what everyone says, everyone basically bases you off of what you look like. And this is a Black guy.
Yeah.
This is a Black guy who said this. And I was just like, thank you, because it is true. Like everybody kind of assumes things off of what you wear and what you look like and how you present yourself. So
that's so true.
To kind of diminish it, to think like, oh, it's not about that. It's not all about that, but there is a partial truth to it, because once they get the image and then you speak, and then it's just like, oh wow, like this person, they have the whole package. So
yes,
I always took that with me, and it kind of just grew into this.
Right? Yes, I love that. That's so true. Even like, when it comes to the way you look, even like, first impressions with like branding, like the way the visuals of the brand, like everything just does come back to the way you look. So before you get into helping us with like our fall wardrobe tips, do you first recommend like finding what our personal style is? And if so, like, how would we go about that?
I think finding your personal style is super important first, because at least you have a game plan.
Okay.
But when you're walking into the stores, you'll at least have an idea of what it is that you specifically want. So therefore, it kind of limits your time, because a lot of people don't like to shop.
Yes.
They feel like they're just going back and forth and just rotating around the store and not really finding what they want. But when you find what your style is and what speaks to you, I think it's way easier to navigate in purchasing items that are not even just about being trendy, but being a staple piece in a classic, which is what I always speak to.
Okay.
So I think in order to find your style, I think the best thing to do is, of course, look at celebrities that you admire. Some, not all, IG influencers.
Yeah.
And try and see if you can like pick and choose certain pieces from these people that you feel can work for you. And then you go into the stores navigating and working with what it is that you have in mind.
Ooh, I love that. Because like you said, sometimes when I do go into the store and I don't have a vision, I just end up buying a bunch of things that when I get home, I'm like, I don't even need this. I don't even like this.
What am I gonna do with this little brown crop top and I don't even own anything brown? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You gotta stick to what makes you comfortable, but then also kind of do like a little wild card. So I think that it's about taking chances,
Okay.
but also staying within your means of what makes you comfortable. If this is something that's new for you, and if it's something that's new for you, this is when stylists come in, like myself, to help navigate you through your journey, to continue to help you bring aboard pieces that'll work for you.
I love that. I love that. And you mentioned, looking at different Instagram influencers for style inspiration. But lately it seems like I've just been, wanting everything I see on Instagram, right? Which obviously isn't the best for my bank account. So when it comes to creating a fall wardrobe on a budget, like what do you believe is like the first step?
My first step personally is always it's the need versus want,
Okay.
right? And so there's plenty of times, like what you just said, I have the same impulsive kind of move whenever I'm on because we're always, now more than ever, we're on our phones, right?
Yeah.
So literally everybody is having their own little clothing brand, whether it be shoes, whether it be accessories, whether it be clothing, like I said. So it's about discerning what it is that you need and what it is that you want. So say, for instance, if you're the type of person that's constantly going out when outside was open to like events and, like networking places, you're not going to necessarily be as forward to hype to purchase a pair of like sweatpants that are like on the go, like just so current. You're going to be looking for pieces that you can wear both to the networking event and to, just out for drinks with your girlfriends, whether that be a blazer or whether that be a type of like jogger pant, because they have so many different types of jogger pants now that you can switch from for when you're looking for a networking event or whether you're going out with your girls. So I think that that's super important.
Okay, so the first thing is kind of just evaluating our lifestyle and like what kind of things are we doing on a day-to-day basis, because that's going to reflect what kind of pieces we should be buying.
And then even so, it's like some people, they do work every day. God bless those people. But then for those who have the weekend off, you're not necessarily going to be dressing up like you're going to a networking event, but it does help when you invest in staple pieces such as a blazer, such as a cute top, for when you're ready to go out, you're able to transition very easily. So therefore you're not spending double the money in order to go out to, get drinks or something like that. So kind of having an item in mind that can do like a double effect for what it is that you need.
I like that. I like that because, I feel like when I was younger, I just used to have, a closet filled with just like club dresses, right? And then, but when I'm not going to the club now, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna wear? Like, I can't wear this dress. I gotta buy all this other stuff.
Yeah, even for me, when I was clubbing, a lot of people knew I don't really wear dresses like that. It's a thing for me. So for me, it was always having a cute top. Basically, back to my retail days, an outfit consists of like three things. It's a top, bottom, and something to put on top of it. And then your accessories kind of like dress it up. So I was always out with like a blazer, crop top, a skirt, some shorts. Like that was always my go-to. So for the dresses, like if you still have some dresses that can be considered, for the evening wear on the weekend, you can wear that, but you can also do it with like a jeans jacket, or like I said, a blazer. Like a blazer is like
I love blazers
all year round. Okay.
Yes, I love it. I went to Goodwill this weekend actually, and I got this blazer. I was like, "Ooh, this looks like a perfect blazer for me."
I'm excited. I am going to be once, because the Goodwill that I go to around here, it's been closed for like a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So I said that I was going to do a thrift haul soon, but I have to. It's about finding like the good thrift stores.
Yeah, true.
You know, that's always the struggle. So I'm excited you went for us.
Yes, I love it. I was proud of myself because I didn't go in just buying a whole bunch of stuff. I only got 2 pieces that I actually loved. So that already fit my wardrobe, clothes pieces that I had in there. Yeah. Perfect. So I believe I saw in one of your posts that you like to mix up like match like low cost items and expensive items. So in your opinion, what do you feel like are some good splurge items that we should be, investing in, like investment pieces?
I think some good investment pieces are a good crop top, whether it be athletic wear.
Okay.
Or
I like how you got the outfit on now. That's nice.
Yeah, like it's a Nike apparel athletic top, and then I bought this this blazer from ASOS.
Okay.
I was waiting for it to go on sale, but it wasn't happening, and I was like, listen, I'll just spend the money. But that's the type of person that I am,
Okay.
If it's something that I know that is going to sell out rather quickly, I'll actually take the dive. I'll wait and see if it goes on sale.
Mm-hmm.
But more than likely, if I feel like it's not, I'll take the plunge. But going back to staple pieces, I feel like it's also important to invest in I want to say like a signature sweatpant, like a designer sweatpant.
Oh, okay.
Because no matter how often you'll be going out, you'll always be able to put that on no matter what, and you'll always be able to dress it up. Like the athleisure wear is really popular right now. Mm-hmm. So the beauty in finding a website that has a designer sweatpant, a designer top for the range in which you want would be beautiful, because then everything else that you kind of like build around it will already be in your closet. So it's not like, oh, okay, I have a designer sweatpants, so therefore I have to put on the designer top. Like, no, you can leave the designer top at home, put on a little, Forever 21 cami with a blazer and keep it going, Oh,
I like that.
Also, for me, I love a staple designer bag and also a staple designer shoe. So for instance, I have,
I need a bag like that, girl.
I have things ready. So for me, the black bag is the staple. There's certain things that are just staple pieces. And for me, I wanted something that could withstand all year round, and also can go with literally anything in my closet. So I got,
I love that.
So this is the Jimmy Choo candy.
Wow. Okay.
And it's like the perfect size, the gold chain link strap. It's cute. You can put your phone, your lipstick, whatever else that you need in here.
Okay.
But I also had this for going on 2 years now.
Oh, so it lasts a long time.
It lasts a long time. So that's the beauty about when you're investing into certain staple pieces, that you don't have to continually go to the stores and purchase something that you're in like the next year or so, you're going to have to purchase something else similar to it because, the quality of the bag wasn't good or the inside of the bag fell apart. Like when you're purchasing a label that you are aware actually takes care of what it is that they are presenting to you, then you know that it's going to be good for you.
Yes, because sometimes it's like we think we're just getting a deal on this cheap bag, but then like you said, it breaks down. Now we got to buy another cheap bag and another, and by the time it adds up, like you might as well just spend good money on a quality bag.
Wasted in trying to replace this black bag or whatever bag that it was that you had purchased. It's just like you could have just saved the money and went and got like a designer bag or something. This doesn't have to be designer, but something that's of good quality.
Good quality.
That's another staple piece for when you're shopping on a budget. You have to look for good quality items. So I think that Zara does a really good job with
Okay.
presenting all of us with good quality. So for instance, a trend that came around, I believe, like last year. So it's the leather shirt.
Ooh.
Sorry if you guys can't really see it.
Oh, we can see it.
Yeah. So Zara does have something that's really good in quality, good in texture, but also Zara, sometimes their prices when they come out, they're a little extreme.
Yeah.
Right? So this isn't necessarily from Zara. This is from ASOS.
Okay.
As of recently, because of COVID, I have been wanting instant gratification. So my go-to website has been ASOS for the most part, for most of my pieces. But this was something that I had to get, and it was on sale. And
Got
so
it.
when you have a piece like this, even if you can't afford a leather shirt per se, because those things go up for like $300, $400, I got this for about maybe $50 or $30 or something like that.
Okay.
$30. But the quality of it will make it last all throughout the year and more.
So that's definitely a good purchase because, yeah, like you said, the quality is there. So is that one of my final question is like, do you have any like favorite, shopping apps that you use to save money? Or is your strategy mostly like, if you find a piece that's on sale, then that's kind of you're waiting if it goes on sale or?
So my shopping strategy, I remember I was working for ENT and allergy, an ENT and allergy office, ear, nose, and throat office. And I'll never forget the day that I got fired from there, which actually jump-started my search in life for fashion. I got fired because I was constantly on the computer, like trend forecasting. So if you're familiar with what trend forecasting is, it's literally like you sit there and you're just looking for what's going to be the latest style, what's going to be the latest shoe, what's going to be the biggest hit, the best colors to wear for fall, for winter. That's literally all that I would do. So for them, they're looking at me like, okay, like this girl, we paying her. She
oh my gosh.
online shopping. And it's like, I'm not even online shopping. In my head, I'm just building up a Rolodex of different things that I would want in my future. And so I even catch myself even to this day doing that now. So because I do that constantly, I'm on different websites comparing, okay, like what does ASOS have? All right, do they have, let's say for instance, this leather shirt, how much do they have it for? Okay, cool. Now let's go to Nasty Gal. How much do they have it for? But then for me with Nasty Gal, it's kind of like a hit or miss with the quality. So now, right, well, now that they do have it for a lower price than ASOS, what am I really paying for? What would I much rather pay for, the quality or the price? So then it's like, let me go back to ASOS because I know the quality
is better.
It's gonna hit better.
Yep.
So that's pretty much the way how I do it. There's a couple of other sites that I use, but I use those primarily for when I'm working with my clients, which is why I try to promote my styling services because I said I was going to make a post about it. A lot of the things that I post, they're always sold out for the most part because of the way I shop.
Yes.
And so when people, hit me up in my DM and they're asking me, one, it's on my YouTube page, the available links, but two, when you work with me as a styling coordinator, I'm going to be able to find these same pieces for you so that way when you go out and you get to tell people like, oh, I got this from such and such, it's going to be sold out, but you have it. You have it before it gets sold out, which is the service that I try to
perfect.
give. Yeah, like the service that I try to give to my clients. So there's a couple more sites, but for the most part, I think I do. There's Macy's all the time. For me, that's where
Macy's is always having a sale.
These little Mexican Western style booties.
Oh my gosh.
This was a Winnie Harlow and Steve Madden collaboration. And I think I got this, I want to say back in December. And the thing for me is I'll wait. Like if I see a trend that's happening, which was the snake print trend, I'll wait and see when the perfect shoe for me is going to come out. I won't just buy it just because it's on trend, because then that's how you lose money.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you're going to be searching for a different style of shoe, whether it's a point toe, almond toe, whatever the case may be. I will wait and find the perfect shoe for me. And then when I do find it, I'm like, all right, I'll track it. You know, when is it going to go on sale? I did not buy these for $150 like they originally were.
You waited.
I waited. I think I ended up paying, I got two. I don't know if you remember the snakeskin boots.
Oh yeah, I watched your latest video and you had them in there.
So I got the snakeskin boot and I got these for, I want to say, maybe like $120.
Ooh,
for
both. Wow, that's good. That for me, that would be an adventure piece, because like, yeah, I'd be like, what can I wear with that? I don't know how to like dress up the snakeskin, but I'm sure you could figure it out.
Because you know what it is, and it's just the way my mind works. Like, because it's such a neutral color,
mm-hmm.
if I throw it up against this sage top, I'm good.
Okay.
You know, when you have neutral colors, you have more variety to play with brighter colors, because you're toning everything else down. So not everything can be loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay. Got it. Well, you gave us so many great tips today. And yeah, if somebody is out there, you know, they're like, okay, these are great tips, but I want to personally work with you, how would they go about that?
So they can contact me at symbysymonec. It's SYM by BY Symone, my full name, SYMONEC @gmail.com. If you can't remember all of that,
I'll put it in the description box.
Okay. I'm like, if it's too difficult, I understand. And then you can also contact me on my IG page, which is sim_Symma, SYM_SYMMA. And I also want to leave you and your followers and my followers with another great piece. I'm sorry, I'm just like so into this right now.
Oh yeah, so I love how you're so passionate about style. I love it.
I really am. Like people look at me online and they're just like, well, some people I should say, and they're just like, oh, okay, like she's really into this, but how into it is she? Like, no, when I get started, like this is my avenue. So I will say that a really great staple piece that I just purchased.
Ooh, I love that color.
It's an ox blood vinyl like trench coat.
Oh my gosh, I need a new you know what? This video is supposed to be all about me saving money, and you got me over here wanting all your stuff.
I know, but at the same time, you know how many years I'm gonna have this for?
Yes, that's a beautiful color and looks like quality.
And it feels so good. Again, from ASOS, the quality about it is so good. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is I know that we're supposed to be shopping on a budget, but I'm also one of those people who truly believes in, listen, if you see something and you know that you're going to be able to rock this for years down the road, get it. Get it.
I like that.
You know? So
that is a really nice piece. Yeah, we have to invest in ourselves. You know, sometimes I feel like it's like a money mindset thing of like scarcity, or I'm not going to have enough, so I can't afford this. So sometimes growing up, we didn't have the money for things. So I think it's just like finding that balance of, okay, I can invest in myself in these quality pieces. But at the same time, it's not like you have to prove yourself to anybody, you know?
And I think that's what it is as well. I think being Black women, somehow we've fallen, or society has made us feel to fall in the category of Black women don't deserve luxury items. And that's just totally untrue. So I remember, you know, pumping back on Fifth Avenue with, you know, my little, oh my God, what is that? My little Furla bag. And people were just looking at me on the streets with my little Furla bag, my little Stubbs and Wotan, like, who is this girl? This girl is Symone Campbell from the Bronx. Like, I deserve these small little pieces. And then gradually, as I got older, I got to invest in staple pieces like I showed you, designer staple pieces, just because that's what I know that I like. And because I like it does not make me, you know, any sort of person. It's just where I deserve nice stuff.
I love that. Yeah, that's something that that's something that I had to work on too. Like, I can mix, you know, I can have nice stuff without feeling like I got to defend myself as to why I have these nice things.
Right. And then even then, when you surround yourself with women and men who you're friends with, when they see you, they're just like, that's you. Like,
Yeah.
You would come in with that. Like the people that are gonna gas you up, but those are the people who know you and who know what it is that you like. And so when you're surrounding yourself with people who think like you, it's way easier to kind of like give up that money to purchase something that you know is going to make you happy and not make you feel like you constantly have to defend it. No one likes to
Yes.
feel like they have to defend themselves all the time. So
Exactly. Well, I love that. I love all the tips that you've given us. And like I said, if you guys are interested in working with Symone, I'm going to leave her information in the description box below. But yes, we appreciate you for being here with us,
thank
sharing a
you
little
for
bit more of your
having me.
story and,
Thank you so
the
much.
amazing tips.
Thank
Yes.
you. Bye,
All
guys.
right. So, bye.